the weirdest compliment you've ever received that you still think about years later? I was working an afternoon shift at the little used bookstore on Main Street. It was raining outside and the shop smelled like wet paper and coffee. I was shelving a stack of dog-eared paperbacks when an older woman shuffled in. She wore a floral scarf and had a tote bag that was practically bursting. She browsed for a long time without saying much. Finally, she picked up a book that I had just shelved and looked at me like she had been waiting. She said, "You smell like old books and late afternoons." I did not know how to react. I stood frozen like a bookmark. My coworker from behind the counter laughed out loud. He said, "Did she just compliment you on your smell?" I forced a laugh and said, "I guess I do." The woman smiled like she had told me something serious. She said, "That is a good thing. Keep smelling like that." Then she paid for the book with exact change and left without another word. For the rest of the shift, I felt a mix of weird pride and awkwardness. Customers glanced at me as if I had announced an achievement. My coworker kept making jokes. He said, "New cologne line coming soon." I did not find the jokes funny at first. The compliment stuck like a sticky note. It was weird because it was specific and poetic at the same time. It was also strange because the woman probably did not know me, and yet she gave me a description that felt like a portrait. Over the next few weeks, I thought about that line all the time. I caught myself sniffing the spine of a book and smiling. Months later, the woman returned with a small gift. She walked up to the counter and handed me a faded paperback wrapped in brown paper. She said, "For you." I opened it at lunch and found on the inside cover a short note. It said, "For the boy who smells like late afternoons. Thank you for keeping the stories waiting." I cried a little in the bathroom, which felt ridiculous. My coworker pretended not to notice and then winked. Time passed. The shop closed for a month for renovations. The woman never came back after that, but the note stayed in my drawer for years. Sometimes when I am anxious, I pull it out and read it like a talisman. The compliment was weird because it was about scent and mood rather than looks or job performance. It was also human and small. The lesson I took is simple. Odd compliments can land deeper than expected. They can make you feel seen even when they sound strange. So if someone gives you a weird compliment, say thanks and keep it safe.